Welcome back, everybody. All right, quarterfinal mixed doubles action here on the Carvana PPA Tour, ready to get started. Man, Martina Frantova to serve. Let's play pickleball. And you wanted them to make the routine stuff out of them.
Yeah, I did, and she'll get another crack at it soon, Dave. I've been able to get on court with Patrick Kofka a couple times, and I would label him as not much of a dinker, Dave.
Yes. And Ben John's raring to go here. I asked about some KT tape on the right knee. I said, hey, what's going on there? 100% precautionary. Said he's fine.
Yeah, he told me he's getting old at 25.
That's just offensive.
It's just absolutely offensive.
So there's the special shot that Ben has. What makes it so good? Obviously didn't make that one.
Well, I saw a little clip. He said, make sure you have a closed paddle face and really go low to high. Two very simple things to do. Executing like he does, a little less simple. Yeah, he was, I mean, he missed one. He made one and missed one and was disgusted with the miss.
It's because he's old. And no getting to the kitchen line so far for Martina and Patrick.
Yeah, what a roll from Leigh Waters too. Yeah, it's just so important, Dave.
And you do not get extra points for having some unbelievable hand-eye coordination. Great catch, Martina, and the runner is out at second, but that's it.
And I think with that previous point, Dave, it possibly could have gone out.
Yeah.
She had that left hand there, and it's just kind of natural as an athlete to grab it when you can't get a paddle on the ball. You have to be careful.
I mean, the easy power from Kofka.
Yeah, and first initial volley, one hand, and then just throws that second hand on, and whew, what an angle, and of course the power that you mentioned.
I like when Leigh and Ben fight over the middle balls. Leigh jumps in front there and then gets a gift from Frantova, and they got to clean this up quickly or this is going to be a runaway. I mean, complete chaos, Adam.
Yes, just absolute chaos everywhere.
At ATPs, we got Frantova. We have a ball that Ben thought was over, and then unfortunate miss. Ben and Leigh both won the Triple Crown here last year, winning singles, mixed, and their gender doubles. Leigh lost last night in singles, so there will not be a double triple here in Texas. All right, now we're playing with our food.
Yeah,
over there.
the ambitious pull from Ben Johns from a low position on the one-handed back and kind of throwing his hands up like, I mean, it's 7-0. It's 7-0, so you can't fault him too much. Just
hammered.
Disgusting inside out. The spot, though, I mean, I can't blame Frantova for looking at it to come to her body or to her two-handed backhand. Leigh so precise. And I mean, he did have a miss earlier in this game, did Ben, but he has pulled that one-handed roll to a variety of positions already.
Oh. Frantova with the off the top of the paddle, two-bounce winner that didn't even get to the kitchen line. And a very half-hearted, hilarious let's go to go with it. You cannot, Patrick, follow up the comedy show with that miss.
Cannot do it. I agree completely. Just a couple feet off the kitchen line, soft stuff, not trying to do too much. Those are the balls that must be put in play against the 1 seed.
So let's see if the Slovakian Frantova can get going here on their serve.
Yeah, that's we talked about Patrick Kofka and having that power, and really his results in mix have been much better than men's. So when Leigh pulls that trigger up the line, that keeps his power out of the middle of the court, which is so important in mixed doubles.
And again, nowhere near the kitchen, just side outs in rapid succession here, Adam.
8-0-1.
Oh my goodness. And now pulls the ball from the middle past him on the backside.
Yes, and when I used to play Leigh Waters and she turned her back like that, I would get nervous because you know something's coming.
And we are at pickle point. Frantova and Kofka were having a day to remember, and now unfortunately it could be memorable for all the wrong reasons.
I mean, just 45 minutes ago, they were beating Dylan Frazier and Hurricane Tyra Black, which is an amazing team. And here we are.
So Ben sneaking in the two-handed backhand dink, gets a little too far. So when you don't score, you get pickled. Well, they saved 2 pickle points. Perhaps they can at least get on the board and give them something. As you mentioned, they had so much energy. What a great win coming in here. We thought maybe could they push forward again some more. Certainly haven't so far. Perfect day for pickleball here in Texas after a very rainy start to this tournament. So thrilled to have those sunny skies shining down on us on Mixed Doubles Day. And thank you for joining us. And get your pickle on out of here, man. That's nice. And the crowd's like, we want a competitive match here.
Well, they're going to need a few more points to make this at least game 1 competitive.
Okay.
That's a great two-handed backhand. Ben pulling that trigger from the middle of the court on a ball that was very attackable, and he should pull, but Frantova ready.
And the flexibility of the ladies to get so low, get that knee almost on the ground.
Yeah, that's that. We'll label that one 10-2. That's a 10-2 scoreline shot. She found that shot earlier in this game.
But the fadeaway running backwards.
Yes. She wasn't running backwards on the first one.
Oh, and look at this. Off the tape, and guess who's calling timeout? We would have never dreamed this. Leigh, buddy to the CIBC Texas Open. Top seed won the first 10 points, but Frantova and Kofka get the next 4 and force a timeout. And then a just absolute rope, untouched through the top seeds, Adam.
Clean winner. I am racking my brain to think of that was unreal for Martina Frantova. That's tough. Some really nice short hop half volley work in the midcourt to get forward, and then of course that last dink just way too high.
And way too much of that one on a very short return, so the opportunity was there. Well, 5 in a row, even if they don't get out the door here, confidence going to game 2. This is the 3rd game point. And you do not get extra points for hitting the guaranteed rate sign there, Leigh Waters. 2nd try on this rotation and 4th overall. Wow, and just...
Yeah, so, I mean, deep penetrating return on the first one, that time short and low, but 2 missed thirds from Leigh Waters.
Oh, but you cannot match what she just did there, Patrick. Beautiful ATP from Frantova, and they look, what's different? They look so much more comfortable.
Well, I know she's left a couple high dinks from the kitchen, Frantova, but when she's making them, she is moving the ball around the kitchen nicely.
Oh, but two missed thirds from Kofka on this possession.
Yeah, one on the forehand, or sorry, two-handed backhand, now a slice backhand. That is definitely something that you cannot do against this team.
5th game point. And just complete chaos at the kitchen line. And on that 5th try, Waters and Johns do get to that elusive 11th point. The beginning of this, do we get a little more even start or not? Wow.
Ben says so bad, and I am not going to disagree with him.
I mean, how do we violently agree with him? That was a terrible dink right there. We'd love to be on balance.
Yes, that's right. He had a good look in the middle of the court, but definitely lunging at that last moment.
Oh, can't get it. Oh, and the pain of the crowd. They just can't handle the net cord.
Yeah, they really can't. But into the kitchen, that's the key.
Yes.
Into the kitchen for the team on the near end, and take your cracks when you get there. I mean, it's especially outside with the sun, ball a little softer than under the roof. That it plays into the consistency of Annalie and Ben. So get in, like I said, but go for it once you get there.
And you want to talk about going for it. My goodness. Just absolutely inside out, and then destroys the last one, does Annalie Waters. What a dig. Oh, and that's going to go well deep at Kofka's hand. Sometimes great hands are a problem.
Yeah, that's right. If you have the hand speed and the heavy hands, you're just used to punishing it so often. You got to pull the paddle back sometimes as well. Not easy to pair those two together. I mean, Kofka has great hands, and Annalie is crushing from the midcourt and giving him trouble. I mean, she is 5 feet off the kitchen line, 2 of those last 4 points. Unreal power from her.
And that's why we love our sport in mixed doubles, and I love what women's sports is getting the attention it deserves. And we have ladies just absolutely hitting missiles at dudes here. Oh. Kofka was like almost ready to say, sorry, I missed that.
Yeah, full whiff in the middle on the forehand side, but he had a little backup.
Oh, hey, nice shot. I let it go to you.
That is too good. She had pulled line a couple times on Kofka, and this time she goes middle and avoids the two-handed counter of Martina Frantova. What a spot.
And Kofka was standing there with a backhand grip going, what the heck just happened? So get rid of the ugly 0 much earlier here on the board. Oh, just sick.
What?
Come on, Patrick Kofka.
I mean, that's like 20% just soft roller cross. Completely fooled Ben Johns.
Wow. The dig by Frantova was special in the middle as well.
Oh,
are we trading dink winners that aren't touched? You're darn right we are.
Oh, yeah. He's got a short memory, but he not that short. He remembers 1 point ago, got him back. Just jammed up on that 3-shot combo attempt. The first two were pretty clean from Kofka. But shocker, Ben gets a paddle on it, puts it back in an awkward spot.
Wow, after all that defense and craziness, it's letting it go that saves the day.
That's right. I think Frantova got a little antsy over there on the left, decided she wanted to find some offense.
I mean, that's what the left side player is supposed to do. And
that's right.
My GPS coordinates have put me on the left side here. But here's this team, just the top seed. They've run off 2 or 3. You don't pay attention, and you're down 4 out of nowhere.
Annalie's quick. So I think Ben, I understand the thought process to come over and help her because she was back and the shot was short, but you just have to know the quality of movement of your partner and just leave that for her.
Trust, man. Lovely from Frantova to start that.
Yeah, and Annalie loaded up with the two-hander. Frantova pulls it all the way across to the right hip of Annalie. That is some nice offense.
And not the best lob we've ever seen.
No, a little fade away, and she's chuckling about it. Don't hate that play in the right position, but that was not the right position.
What is the right position?
When you're more established up at the kitchen line, not giving your opponents that head start when you're off the kitchen line makes it much easier for them to react.
That time we got the switch on the drop shot. I mean, Kofka's like I saw bumper cars before. I'm going to make them figure it out, and they did, but he was in good position.
At least he was attacking to the middle, which was the play when they do switch. I like that, just calling him off.
Just get out of here.
And to be honest, yeah, I don't blame her. She's had some nice two-handed backhands in the middle, and she does have that rare right side put-away power with the forehand.
No doubt, NC State tennis stars like, get out of here, man.
Yeah, and I mean, of course, I want Patrick Kofka to squeeze the middle, but you don't need to overextend when your partner is Martina Frantova.
8-3-2.
Just different animal, Dave. Different animal here.
They've lost but once as the top seed in 2024. Oh my, goes for a ridiculous 4% flick off the shoe tops, and it lives to tell about it. What in the world was that? Match point. Took him 5 to close out game 1. Do not get the first one.
3-10-1.
So, I mean, very casual. I mean,
So
not a ton of knee bend, just kind of rotating his trunk, getting some power from the core, and really nice hand speed from Patrick Kofka. Get out of there, Patrick. That was just a little too much overextension on the ball before that last miss.
And even the last one, Frantova's got the two-y ready to help. Frantova's like, I'm good over here, dude. Trust me. I know you love your chicken wings with that buffalo sauce over there, but it's not helping the team.
Those were back-to-back aggressive chicken wings there at the right hip of Patrick Kofka.
Stays in. Is this staying? No. Awkward swings for 200, Alex?
Yes, please. Yes, please. And even Kofka, that last ball, he hit short into the court, so gave Ben a chance. Just too much pop, though.
So, 3 match points have been saved.
I mean, it's a team that can put points on the board quickly, so just get to maybe 7 or so. That's pressure.
Get another timeout called. What a drop.
I think Emily thought that Kofka was going to really release on that ball. He goes for more of a roll shot, forcing Annalie to hit up, and then Frantova hits down. And I saw Annalie hitting up a point ago. This time it's Martina Frantova hitting up.
Back to the other side. The lead is a comfortable 5. This is match point 4. And a flying one-handed backhand catches the tape, and that will do it. So a lot of entertainment value there. Good pushback. You win the first 10 points, and then they push back, and it was actually you guys that had to call a timeout, and you run the operation over there, so you called the timeout. And why do you call timeouts in that situation? What were you thinking when it was like you guys were on cruise control?
Yeah, when you mean you guys, it's definitely me calling all the timeouts out here. I don't think Ben would call one. If he was down 10-0 in the second game after being down 11-0, I don't think he would still call a timeout. So I have to be the mature one on the court and call the timeouts for us. But yeah, I mean, they had 4 points, so I wasn't necessarily too worried that they were gonna, get to 10 from that point. But I definitely knew I wasn't playing my best, so I just called the timeout and mental reset, talk to Mama Waters, and then get back out there and play my game.
Ben, good work out there. I'm going to put you on the spot. I got a bit of intel from the Pickleball doctor about your sushi order the other night. Play your best food critic and tell me about the torched salmon belly sushi.
Yeah, torched salmon belly is the best kind of nigiri, in my opinion. It's my personal favorite, seared on top. So if you're going to get some kind of salmon belly or fatty tuna, I recommend asking for a sear on top of the nigiri. Highly recommend.
All right. Beautiful. Annalie, you've accomplished a lot on the 20x44, but you had a big accomplishment recently. High school graduate. Congratulations on that. What does that mean to you? Yeah, give it up, crowd. What does that mean to you to be having that added to the list of accomplishments in your young life here?
Yeah, for sure, it's a big deal. But I said, I don't know if I'm glad that I don't have to do school anymore or that my mom's not nagging me to do school anymore. So definitely both something that I'm looking forward to for the next couple of years. But yeah, I mean, everybody's asking me what I'm going to do now. And I don't really have a definitive answer. I think it's just going to depend on, what's going on in my life. But I think at least the first year, I'm just going to focus on pickleball. I might read some books here and there, but first year I'm going to take a break, and then I'll reevaluate next year. So ask me next year what I'm going to do, and maybe I'll have a better answer.